Hey guys, how's it going? It's on 4 here and welcome to another episode of Subscriber Loadouts. In this series, I use loadouts to inspire you guys. You see the loadouts in the comment section of previous episodes of this series. Then I select one, go and play around with it for a couple days. Then I come back here and tell you what I think of the loadout. This week's loadout comes from Thomas Macchebicius. I think I just butchered that name again, so I'm sorry about that. And he's suggested the Swat support, an AWS with a holographic, a laser sight, a heavy barrel and an angle grip. For a secondary, we're going to have the compact 45 with the mini red dot sight, a laser sight and a compensator. For our first gadget, we're going to have the ballistic shield. For the second gadget, we're going to have the C4. And for a grenade, we're going to have the Argo impact. Alright guys, so for your primary weapon, you're going to have the fantastic weapon that is the AWS. It has good accuracy, okay range, good stability, extremely controllable recoil, and a fast reload time for light machine guns. You're going to be shooting this weapon at 800 rounds per minute, and you're going to have a magazine size of 100. Alright guys, now moving on to the attachments we're going to have on the AWS. First of all, we're going to take a look at the optic, which we're going to have the holographic sight. The holographic sight, which is a pretty good sight, it's pretty clean, it's really easy to acquire and shoot your target, so I definitely recommend the holographic sight. Now moving on to the accessory we're going to have on this weapon, it's going to be the laser sight, which it's always useful in any type of weapon. It may not be the best to use with the light machine guns because they have pretty bad hipfire accuracy, so we're not really doing that much by improving it. But for some reason, with this weapon, I always want to hipfire when it's a close range. I don't want to aim down my sight. I have 100 rounds, I'm shooting at 800 rounds per minute, so I might as well use hipfire with that thing. So I kind of find the laser sight useful on this weapon. Alright guys, now moving on to the barrel on this weapon, we're going to have the heavy barrel. So with the heavy barrel guys, you're pretty much trading accuracy for stability. You know, and I feel that the AWS already has pretty good stability, so I don't mind having more accuracy. And we're also kind of going to counter the effect of the heavy barrel on our accuracy with our next attachment. Now moving on to the underbarrel on this weapon, we're going to have the angle grip, which will improve your stability by reducing first shot recoil by 33%. So there you have it guys. With the angle grip, you're kind of countering the heavy barrel's stability penalty. You're not countering it all the way. The penalty is still there. But as you know, the AWS already has pretty good stability. So just a little bit less stability is not going to hurt anyone. You will still be able to get your shots on target pretty easily and control the recoil. Alright guys, now moving on to the sidearm we're going to have on this loadout, we have the compact 45. Which is a pretty good pistol. It has some good damage, good hipfire just like every other pistol, good stability, and a 10 round magazine. This pistol is an extremely reliable pistol, and it's always good to have a solid sidearm when your primary weapon runs out of ammo. You could definitely take out 1 or 2 guys, probably 3 even, if all your shots are on target. The compact 45 will definitely just get the job done. Now moving on to the attachments we're going to have on the compact 45. First of all, we have the optic, a mini red dot sight. It's a pretty good sight. It's pretty clean, really easy to see your target and you shoot it. Now moving on to the accessory we're going to come with this weapon, we have the laser sight. The laser sight will improve our hipfire spread by 25%, making it easier for you to get a hipfire kill. Cause you know, with pistols, hipfire is always an option. They already have pretty good hipfire, so why not just improve that? Now moving on to the barrel we're going to have with this weapon, it's going to be the compensator. It's going to improve our stability by reducing muzzle drift by 25%, but it will add a 30% penalty to accuracy of rapid fire. Alright guys, now let's move on to the first gadget on this loadout, which is gonna be the C4. The C4 is just great. You could take out infantry, take out vehicles, take out buildings, blow up walls to make pathways. C4 is just great, and it's just something that every support should have. Alright guys, now moving on from the best gadget on the support class to probably the worst gadget on the support class, we have the ballistic shield. The ballistic shield stops small projectiles, and that's about it. You know what a shield does. It just kind of protects you, maybe a teammate if he's behind you, but in Battlefield it doesn't simply work. There are too many explosives, too many things that could go wrong against you when you have a shield. That is just not even worth it equipping it. Most of the time you just get shot and get frustrated with that shield. So I recommend you guys that you avoid it and don't even use it. It's kind of fun if you just want to mess around, but that's about it. Alright guys, now moving on to the grenade we're going to have on this loadout, we have the Argo impact. It's a grenade that you use throw, and as soon as it makes impact with that surface, it will just blow up. It's really useful, especially in inside areas. You can just throw it, bounce it off the wall, and it will just immediately blow up. The other team would not even have a chance to react to it. It will just blow up. So when used right, the Argo Impact could be just simply the best grenade in the game. Anyways guys, overall this was a pretty good loadout. The only thing I would change from it is the ballistic shield, just because I don't think it belongs there. The rest of the class is pretty awesome, pretty good stuff. I don't know, the ballistic shield seems out of place there. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to use your loadouts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.